This guy is the motherfucking man. So if you didn't know, Devon Allen, two-time Olympian, 100-meter hurdler, etc., has now signed with the Philadelphia Eagles on some Mark Wahlberg invincible type shit. This guy is the man. He's a former Oregon Duck. He played wide receiver at Oregon as well as hurdled. He did that from basically 2013 to 2016, doing both sports. And he currently is a pro track and field athlete. I believe he signed with Nike. He competed in the 2016 Olympics where he placed fifth. And at the 2021 Olympics, he placed fourth. He went back to the U of O and competed in their football pro day. And at this pro day, this boy ran a time of 4.35 seconds, which is just mashing. That is really fine. He ran that 4.35 seconds, and now he's been picked up with the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, it's been a whole 6 years since Devon has played competitive football. He was one of the best receivers at Oregon back in 2015. He led the team with 7 touchdowns. He was number 2 on the team with 41 catches or 41 receptions, and he had a total of 684 yards before getting injured that season. In 2016, he got injured as well. He basically was plagued with knee injuries while he was playing football. And yeah, it's been a whole 6 years since he's done any competitive football, but he is one of the top athletes in the world, showing from what he's done in the Olympics. Now, this is freaking wild to me. So far, we've had 43 Olympians have gone on to play in the NFL, and 34 of those Olympians have been track and field guys, so he's going to be number 5. His contract is not disclosed on how much he's going to make, but I hope he was able to get a decent sized contract, or I hope we're able to really actually see him throughout the season, not on just some like practice team or any of that, but I hope we can actually see my boy getting a couple catches or do a kick return or something, because flat out the boy got talent. At Oregon, he had the opportunity to basically either go pro in football or go pro in track. He decided he wanted to go pro in track first. He said that he wanted to get out there, break some records, win the Olympics, and then go try to pursue a career in football. That didn't happen, at least on the track side. So far, he hasn't broken any records, and he hasn't been the number 1 guy in the hurdles, just thanks to Grant Holloway and some of those Jamaican men, but he's been up there. He's definitely successful in this track thing. And now it's time for him to go and play football. And I just feel like this is a really dope move. He's 27, so he's low key in the prime of his life. He is 100% successful in track and field. And now it's just time to give it a try. If I was him, I would do the same thing. We've seen a couple two-sport athletes. We've seen a couple guys do football and baseball or football and track, and now he gets to join that lineage of guys who's doing football and track. I hope my boy is getting a bag or a mini bag. I hope he can stay injury free as well, because at Oregon, he was getting hit and he was having some injuries. He's decently sized. Like, he's 6 foot tall. He's probably 185, 195. So hopefully he just can stay away from any too big of hits and make this thing happen. He's on his Mark Wahlberg shit. He just woke up, decided, I'm going to go do the pro day. And now here he is, picked up by the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, the Eagles, they do have some decent receivers on their squad. They got Devontae Smith, they got Zach Pascal, Greg Ward, and J.J. Whiteside. But there'll be room for Allen. In the NFL, guys consistently go down. Injuries happen. So there is going to be some room for Devon Allen. We'll have to see what position or what he's really able to do. Will he be on a kick return? Will he play in the slot on the outside? Where will they put my boy? Trick plays, because he got that speed. Right now, he's going to be one of the probably top 20 fastest guys in the league with that 4.3. In the league, got some fast boys, but he's probably one of the top 20 fastest guys. So we got that speed. We just got to make sure he does not get hit too much. And the sky is the limit. He's the man. Low-key, he's the man. And I hope we've seen this before in track and in other sports. Not too many guys have been super successful on like running track or going back and forth and going to football. You know, no one's really had a big impact, but hopefully he'll be able to do it. Hopefully this shows just guys in track to play football, you know, keep those football dreams alive, because there's way more money in that than there is in track and field. But I want to know what you guys think. Will Devon Allen will he even stay on the team? I think he's going to stay on the team. But do you think that he'll stay on the team? Will he get any touches? And will this spark more guys to essentially do the same thing, where initially they go out there running some track meets, try to make the Olympics? But hey, when that money's calling, that money's calling. And will more guys pursue the NFL after pursuing track and field? Let me know what you think down in the comments. It's your boy Limitless Mike, and I'm out this thing. Peace.